What up, y'all? It is Jamba. I'm back again. Um, you know, just making videos. That's just what I do here on these YouTube streets, right? I do reactions. That's just what I do for now. But who knows? Who knows what the future has in store for this little channel of mine. Anyways, so I came across this video a couple of days ago, and I was saving it for you. Um, It says it. So now this is a woman here. She got her kind of like a hair, like, shave on the side things going on. Um, it says, what advice would you give her? Woman breaks down after being rejected by a guy as she reflects her dating life. And I like to do dating topics and all that, right? So I had to save it for y'all. I'm gonna give it a watch. It's about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, what I'm going to try not to do, I'm going to try not to belittle this woman. I'm a believer in women being vulnerable. I think that men being vulnerable is it's a little bit different for us, and fellas, you know it is a little bit different. But I'm gonna try not to belittle her. I might make some jokes, but if this woman, and if she's, especially if she's sincere, I'm gonna try to tone down on the harsh criticisms. But we'll see. I might change my mind. You never know.
So I decided to like shoot my shot, and I asked a guy, and he was so nice about it too. I appreciated how honest he was about.
She shot her shot. Oh man, I'm gonna have to say my. She shot her shot. She took an L, and he was nice. So okay.
About him being in a relationship, but I don't know. He was like really attractive, and I was like,
I'm gonna I'm gonna here's what I'm going to do, people. I'm going to rewind this. I'm going to give it a full minute, and I'm gonna try my fucking hardest. I'm gonna give it a full minute, and then I'm going to say what I gotta say just about that.
so I decided to like shoot my shot, and I asked a guy, and he was so nice about it too. I appreciated how honest he was about him being in a relationship, but I don't know. He was like really attractive, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot as a woman. Like you never know until you actually go out there and like do it, right? I'm sorry, someone. It just felt like someone was staring into my car, and that felt awkward. But so he was really nice too. I love his like response. I was like, "You're really handsome." Well, at first I seen him, I told him like, "You're really handsome, right?" Cool. And then I like ended up getting in my car because I was so nervous. And then I'm like, I had to literally talk myself into going back to talk to him. I got in the car and I'm like, bitch, because I didn't know. I felt like maybe if I engaged, he would like, like eventually like fucking just take.
I'm gonna pause it here because I lasted a minute. I'm surprised myself. So good on me, people. Give me some credit. Well, the sun's going down. It's a little dark. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to big up this young lady for putting herself out there and shooting her shot. I think this is courageous, no matter if man or woman or what have you, especially for a woman. Now, this is something that men have to do, especially nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like we are the ones who have to shoot our shot. And ladies, the very few of y'all who've actually shot your shot. Let's be honest, more times than not, you probably were nervous as shit, and this is what men have to go through, and men will go through this nervousness a lot, and it often doesn't get much easier. Like I'm a 32-year-old man, and I still get a little nervous when I have to shoot my shot because it's our rejection rate as a man are very fucking high. Whereas a woman, it's like y'all don't approach often, but y'all would have about a 50-50 rejection rate. It's probably more so 60-40 in your favor, whereas a man's rejection rate is like 97 fucking percent. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the average guy. Like even guys who actually approach women for a living, they have an average like success rate of like 10-15%. And these are things that you can look up. But one thing I will say though, now this is where Jamba got to be a little bit of an asshole, just a little bit of an asshole, a little bit. Is that when women do shoot their shot, they usually are shooting their shot to really, really attractive men in comparison to them. Now, I'm not going to say that this woman isn't attractive. She's not my type necessarily. I'm not going to just blame it on the nose ring. She's just not my type, and it's, I might not be her fucking type. So whatever. But I'm willing to bet you that she probably shot her shot with like a really objectively attractive dude, because those are the dudes that women are willing to shoot their shot for and go out of their way to approach them. Contrary to popular belief, most guys in their entire lifetime do not get approached by women. I'm gonna repeat, they do not. Most guys walking around in the world, they've never been approached by a woman in this manner. Ever. Hell, most men have never been called sexy by a woman, maybe besides the woman that they were talking. Like men are not complimented very often. These are just not things that happen. Most of the time when I get my goofy ass get called handsome, it's at church. It's a woman over the age of 72 years old. So I'm handsome to every woman at Second AME. I'm handsome to all of them. I'm that dude. But outside of Second AME, So, but anyway, so this is all to say, I'm not surprised. Yes, go for what you want to go for, ladies. But I think, and I'm going to play it out. I'm going to play the video after I make this statement. In case you don't like me already, you will probably after this. When women shoot their shot, they more often than not shoot out of their league. I'm going to repeat. When women shoot their shot, on the rare occasion on that, because if y'all do shoot your shot, ladies, it's like one time every other year when you shoot your shot. But when y'all do shoot your shot, it is almost 99.99 to the nth degree percent of the time, it's a dude who is out of their league. Like how y'all will say that a dude isn't in a women's league and you should, if you're not having success, maybe go for girls that are more so in your league. Like that concept, y'all do that on the like much more in the times where you do actually go out of your way to approach a guy. That's just by observation. And you know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this though, and I'm gonna keep playing the video. And again, I admire this woman. I really do. This is not me just bullshitting. I think she's upset that he said, "Oh, y'all not gonna like me." I think she's upset that he said to her that I have a girlfriend, that I'm in a relationship, because she probably would have gotten this nigga's number even if she knew he was in a relationship. Ooh, I'm gonna say it again. I have to repeat myself a few times when I say some, when I'm cooking a little bit, right? I'm willing to bet you that if she knew, maybe she's not like that. But at the same time, though, there are some dudes to where a woman might have her moral standards of, I will never date a guy who has a relationship. But if it's that motherfucker and he got a girlfriend, I guess I'm going to be girlfriend number 2. And we see this all the time. Let's play the video, y'all. It's enough cooking.
Take the bait, but I went back and I seen him and I got enough courage and I was like, oh my gosh, like, would it be really weird if like I asked for your number? And then he was like, well, I'm actually talking to someone. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so honest. Like, cause I feel like some guys, like, he just seemed like the guy, even his response, it's like, I would want to be with you because you just seem like a fucking honest ass person.
No, that now I gotta call bullshit. You didn't know you liked them because he was attractive. Stop. Now you're putting on extras. You're doing that thing. No. You were honest before. You thought he was fine, and that's fine. But this whole, he's so honest. Yeah, he was. Sure, but and I'm gonna talk about the guys. A spit flew out. I'm gonna talk about the guys. If that guy found this woman to be that attractive, he probably would have gotten her number. He didn't give her the number. He didn't give her his number, excuse me, because he didn't find her that attractive. And he wanted to, and that was an opportunity to let her down easy. Fellas, if I'm wrong, please let me know. Please put it in the comments. I know when I'm saying facts. Talk about he's so honest and I know he's a good guy. Yeah.
Response. It's like, I would want to be with you because you just seem like a fucking honest ass person. And he just shook my hand and he was just so like chivalrous. He was like one of those like proud, strong black kings, and I don't know why it I don't know. I don't know. Like I just feel like it hit me that like, and I don't want to say never, you know? Never is stupid. But I am like 25 and like every fucking
25. You crying about that's different. Most women don't really get all about this whole, oh, I gotta have a man until they're like in their 30s. So I would say her mindset is a little different. I mean, I can tell this woman is different just off the fact that she approached the dude and she at 25 actually seems like she wants a relationship. But there's still a little bit of bullshit underneath the surface, in my opinion. That's just in my opinion so far. And that I don't know, maybe I might be wrong on this. I mean, she seems sweet. Everybody got some bullshit, even me. Don't believe nothing that I tell y'all.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm not like cut out for like relationships.
You get, hey ladies, I gotta be a, y'all just not gonna like me on this one. Ladies, y'all can't just be, you can't talk about men not taking rejection real and this woman gets rejected by one fine ass dude and now she crying in the motherfucking car. Damn it. But we the ones with the problem. And I know this is just one woman, but a lot of y'all can't take rejection very well. And the other thing too about this whole thing, this woman probably posted this on TikTok or Instagram. Here's what probably happened because I'm watching it, so she went viral. If I'm watching you on this little stupid ass YouTube channel, you went viral. A lot of other niggas, I don't know how many views this got. This got 70,000 views, 70,870 and 70,873 views. I'm the 7,873rd view. It's a lot of people fucking who saw this shit. And what's going to happen as a result of this video going viral? You know what? Should I save that for the last thought? No, I'm going to say it now because I'm going to forget. What's going to happen as a result of this video going viral is that her DMs are going to just flood with a whole bunch of guys. With a whole bunch of guys calling her queen, a whole bunch of guys saying, like you gonna find your man. Hey, I would love to date you. Hey, I would love to take you out. Hey, I wanna take you to blah 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 blah. Hey, what city are you in? Flooding, just flood, like the Nile, flooding. Right, the Nile was a flood. That's a river. Never mind. But have this be a dude. Have this be a dude crying that he asked out a woman and she said she had a boyfriend and she crying and the dude, excuse me, is crying in the car talking about he can't find him. I'm 25 and I can't get a girlfriend. They would call this motherfucking incel. He'd be all over Twitter getting blasted, roasted. He would be on Shaq and the Fool. He'd be Donkey of the Day on the Breakfast Club. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but y'all get the fucking point. That from optics wise, we would lambast this dude. Just roast him. He'd be incinerated by the fucking internet. And if it went viral like this. If I'm wrong, let me know.
It's probably so stupid. I don't know. What the fuck? Why can't I find my soulmate or have like this amazing partner? Just it just feels like it'll always be this way. And I'm just like,
After one guy curved you, what the fuck? I know this is an accumulation of she probably has gone through some other stuff and she probably has she's she's probably had a boyfriend, she's probably had talking stages. I understand that it's not just about I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, but still, right? Because you can't tell me that this woman has not had any romantic prospects. You can't tell me that. She doesn't look like she's overweight. She is actually a relatively attractive, even though she's not my type. I know that guys have found her attractive. So it and after this, you definitely can't say that that she doesn't have options. You can't. It's cap. You can't. Let's continue.
I don't know. The men that I do talk to, they ain't shit.
Then why do you talk to them? Oh, I know why. Probably because they're really attractive. Probably because you shooting out of your motherfucking league. They probably ain't shit because they don't really think of you as shit because and I'm sorry, ladies. Look, I might have to put a warning label on this fucking video. A lot of y'all ladies deal with dudes that y'all think are like fine or really attractive, which is cool. And those niggas see you. Why is the dog? God damn it. A lot of these guys that y'all deal with, that y'all talk to, see y'all as practice girls. I'm gonna repeat. A lot of y'all ladies, y'all deal with dudes that y'all find and look, if you want to deal with guys that y'all consider like super fine, and again, in a lot of these cases, I'm gonna be honest, ladies, these are guys that are out of your league, which is if you're shooting out of your league and you're able to get into situationships with these guys and you're having sexual fun and it's all consensual, then cool. But a lot of y'all are just practice. Y'all are the equivalent of a fucking pickup game to these niggas. You know how niggas would like niggas who actually hoop for real, they play pickup games. They don't take it seriously. They do pickup games so that they can stay in shape for the real game. So when that dude gets with a woman that he actually finds attractive, he's not rusty, if you know what I mean. Fellas, if I'm telling if I'm just talking out of my ass, please let me know. But a woman saying that all the men that look, ladies, the guys you talking to ain't a bunch of ain't shit dudes, that's a reflection of you. I'm sorry, because again, you cannot tell me this woman, no one, not this woman, not anybody who's advocating for this woman, male or female, y'all can't tell me that this woman has not been in the vicinity of men who was more than willing to treat her at least decently or good or great. You just can't. You can't. So this is all of her problem. I admire her for taking the shot. I think her crying on camera, I don't really give a fuck. And all this other stuff that she's saying is making me give a fuck even less or even more. Less of a fuck or more of a fuck? I don't know. I don't know the mechanics of how that works.
They only want to be with you like for sexual reasons.
Practice. We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not the game that I go out there and die for. Shout out to AI.
And it's like I just would want to have something with somebody that is like real. And I just feel like nothing is like really real anymore. It just kind of sucks. I mean, I would do it again. I would. I think me just doing it and like facing like a fear. I don't know how guys do it. Like it's so like
Yeah, you know what sucks when guys do it is that when guys do it, y'all are far fucking more mean to us than we will ever be to y'all. When we and I'm not talking about my own experiences. I most of the time when I approach women, I've had some bitchy women, but more times than not, it's actually like just fine, right? It's just fine. But generally women can be a lot more vitriolic, and maybe that's a defense mechanism because we're bigger and stronger than y'all, and maybe y'all have had bad experiences. So I'm not putting it like I get why that could possibly be, but there's still risk associated when we approach y'all too. You guys can have a boyfriend, the fucking security could be nearby, you can record us, like we can go viral, like I don't know, like there's a lot of stuff, right? I've talked about that on my channel as well, but we do it anyway, or at least some of us do. A lot of guys, to be honest with you, a lot of guys, and again, we've talked about this here. A lot of guys don't even approach it anymore. They said fuck it. So this woman, I will give her props. She is a lot more courageous than a lot of guys are nowadays. I will say that.
Scary approaching people that you don't know, but I don't know. I just guess I should be happy in general. Like, I was fine without him. I'll be fine with him.
All right, the practice girl. I might have to. I shouldn't label her the practice girl. That is mean. It's true, but mean. Yeah. So that's my reaction, y'all. I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna have a lot of fun labeling this video. But this has been Jamba. Like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more.